Shit. You don't wanna see fresh spin your block. Boom, boom, boom. If it's an op, we gon' lay for the drop. Boom, boom, boom. About that action, I ain't playing, nigga. I call it Trey songs. It's a singing, nigga. You don't wanna see fresh spin your block. Boom, boom, boom. If it's an op, we gon' lay for the drop. Boom, boom, boom. About that action, I ain't playing, nigga. I call it Trey songs.
Nigga, don't never think me wrong. Not even blood gon' save you, nigga. Violate me, bro, then I'm Kane and you able, nigga. It's nothing but nights at my table, nigga. And you can never call me crooked, cause I'm straight with niggas. The hoes call me shiesty or sleazy. I hit them once or twice and they see a nigga on TV. Look, I ain't got time, heard? I'm about mine. Diamonds really hitting and I'm outside. While y'all niggas probably out here chasing clout, I'm out with my bitch, really posting pics, vibing, engaging, and that convo really hit. And we ain't trying to see y'all broke.
Yo, fresh.
See y'all broke niggas all up in the mix. Look my face.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How we feeling today, fellas?
What's poppin'?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
We good on the sound, fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're straight. We're straight.
BJ, unmute yourself. Fresh, unmute yourself.
Yeah, my fault. I can hear you, brother.
All right.
Yo.
All right, everybody. Okay, we good?
Yep. Be straight.
Bland, what's good, fam?
Cool, how you doing, bro? I meant to speak to you earlier, but what's going on with you?
What's going on with you, BJ? What's going on with you? Everything all right?
Well,
Yes,
guys,
sir.
once again,
Everything is
welcome
great.
into another
Everything is
day.
great.
We are here. It is Thursday. We are in a Squarecircleboyz AEW /Dynamite /Collision recap. I am your boy Polo. We got the homie in here, General Fresh. We got our Square Circle brother in the building, BJ. We got our other East Coast NYC's finest Dirty Water Boys in the building. My guy, none other, Pugatti, a.k.a. House in the building. What's the deal, fellas?
What's going on?
Happy to have you, my brother. Word. You already. Saying got another East Coast.
For some reason, I can't hear y'all, fellas.
Oh, here we go.
Dog, you can't hear me?
Back out and come
I do
in.
not know why.
Hold on.
Exclusive Nights podcast. What's going on? Sneaky Reek, what's the deal? Not Bland Shop. How we feeling, fellas? What's going on? What's going on? Man, hold on.
Can everybody hear me?
I hear you, BJ.
I'm sure everybody can hear me. BJ, y'all can hear me fresh. Pool.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
can.
hear y'all, fellas. I don't know what's going on with that, but for some reason I cannot hear y'all, champs.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Nope. Hey, try it one at a time, and I'm gonna bring let me see. Bring you back. Oh.
Yo.
Sound is good. All right. I appreciate you not Bland saying our sound is good. I just can't hear my fellas for some reason. I don't know what that is.
Yo.
But with that being said, for the time being, y'all, if everybody else over here can hear me, man, it's a crazy dynamite. It's a crazy collision last night. We had a lot going on, man. We just gonna get into it though, fellas, because there's a lot to cover tonight. Because we got two shows, man. It was a 3-hour special last night. You guys know why it was a 3-hour special last night. Because there's a lot of stuff also going on Saturday. But at the same token, we just got to get to it because Tony's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's gonna cover Thursday. He's gonna cover Wednesday. He's gonna cover Saturdays, and it's all gonna get done. But like we said, we started off this show, man. It was a very sad moment earlier this week. Unfortunately, you guys, we did lose WWE's greatest competition of all time. RIP to Ted Turner, you know, PBS's founder, WCW Nitro, Monday Night Nitro, Thursday Night Thunder, all of the Great American Bashes, and it was great. But BJ, House, Fresh, how you guys feel about what happened last night with the opening, commemoration to Ted Turner? Shivani came out. Obviously, Shivani had a relationship. Um,
Mhm.
we had our favorite GOAT, well, most of the world's favorite GOAT. Steen came out to show his respects, and they were in the ring together, and they paid homage to Mr. Turner. So I'm gonna pass it on over to my Square Circle brothers, man. You guys, how y'all feeling today? Also, and just how'd y'all stand with Ted Turner losing? Us losing Ted Turner this week.
Well, first things first. Ted Turner was an Atlanta legend, so for somebody like of his stature to be honored in such a way where you know he he would have loved that tribute. Now was it like a big glamorous tribute? No, but with you know all those people who had previous relationships with him, like Tony Schiavone and like Sting, even with Ric Flair, I'm surprised he didn't show up either. So that was something that I was kind of expecting as well
This is
because he
hard,
also had a
fellas.
relationship.
Hold on, you guys, because I don't know what's going on. I cannot hear my champions, bro.
Um, but but all in all, it was a great tribute. Um,
I do not know how to fix this either, fellas. I know everybody can hear me and I can hear myself, but I can definitely not hear you guys in the chat right now. This is not, I'm sorry, you fellas. Y'all stalled me out. Bear with me for 1 second. Hey, VJ, say something one time.
yo,
Yeah, I definitely cannot hear, I cannot hear y'all at all, fellas.
We even come back refresh.
Oh, wait, there you go, VJ. I think I can hear you now.
No, that's
all right, can you
me.
hear me now?
Now, Gotti, go one more time, brother.
Yo, yo.
Nah.
Hey,
So what you heard?
God, you got it.
Yo, okay, y'all good, y'all good, y'all good, y'all good, y'all good, y'all good. We in there, we in
All
there. Let's keep it pushing, fellas.
Okay,
right. Good.
all right. So I want first of all say rest in peace to Ted Turner. Um, praying for his family. All those that knew him. Um, as we all know, Tony Schiavone had a relationship with Ted Turner as well as Sting. I'm very surprised that Ric Flair did not show up because Rick also had a relationship with Ted Turner as well. If you remember that iconic photo with all of the old Braves players, and then there's a couple of wrestlers in that picture with Ted Turner. Ric Flair was in that iconic picture. So I was thinking that maybe
Mm-hmm.
that we were going to get to see Ric Flair come up and show some love, but we ended up getting this thing. We
Right.
are getting the Stinger instead. So it was a good tribute. I was glad to see somebody who I esteem as a legend be honored in that way.
Nah, I heard you, bro.
What you think about it, Pooh?
Just to reflect on it for about a minute or so.
Or
What
Polo? Okay.
WCW, the Monday Night War eras between Fresh, you, and everybody, all the big homies in the chat. What was
Why you stop talking? What happened? What was what?
We can hear you. We can hear
What
you
was
Yeah,
that,
fine,
so I
Polo?
bro.
I'm
was just
sorry.
saying, what do you guys feel about the Monday Night Wars? Like, what was your standout memory from the Monday Night Wars when you guys was growing up?
My,
Well,
I
you
got
guys
two.
can really
Like,
speak on that more than I can.
I got two. The night Luger showed up. No, I got three actually. The night
Yeah, we
Luger
can hear you
showed
just
up.
fine, family. You good?
The night Luger showed up. The
Yeah, but
Rick Rude.
well, hold on. Yeah, I can't hear him now. Hold on.
Fresh, you can hear me, right?
Hey,
Yeah, I can
unmute
hear
your
you.
mic,
Uh,
Pooh.
I'm talking. You don't hear me?
Nah,
My
he
mic
talking.
on
He
mute.
good. You can hear me, BJ?
BJ got to leave and come back.
Yeah, he can jump out and come back.
BJ, leave and come back. Yeah. Like I was saying, mine's is 3. I got Luger showing up on Nitro, Rick Rude being on Raw and Nitro on the same night, and the DX invasion.
Facts. That was kind of that's
Yeah,
kind
BJ, you got to step
of
away and pull back in,
Now I
family.
can't hear. What the hell?
Oh, he did. He did. He did. He did.
they jumped out and come back in. Can you hear me now or no? You got it right.
That's probably where I was gonna go with. That's definitely where I was gonna go with that. DX invasion is probably one of mine. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. The Lord know they gonna get at me mad, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. The day the NWO was formed, and I would probably also have to throw in there Sting winning the chip. Those are the ones. For me personally. What about you, Fresh? What's your standout? What's your standout WCW moment growing up for you from your childhood?
Sting and what you call his invasion. Not
You
invasion,
got
but
one?
for Scott Hall and
Oh, you talking
Paul.
about when they showed up with the baseball bats?
He showed up with the baseball bats and shit. Facts, facts. Everybody like, what the?
Wait, can y'all
Everybody,
hear me, fellas?
Yeah, we
yeah,
hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
yeah, we hear you. We hear you. We hear you loud
Oh,
and
the
clear.
DX invasion? Okay.
Everybody was red. Word, that's one of my moments right there.
I think Polo got a lag. You might have a lag, Polo. You probably hearing us late.
Yeah, it seemed like he got a lag over there. I was trying to see if I could help him.
So, for somebody like myself who is appreciative of wrestling history, even though I wasn't necessarily born in that
I
era
just
per
don't
se,
like that we have to bring up the Hulk Hogan situation, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but hey, at the same time, what could we do?
as
Go ahead,
somebody
PJ.
as somebody like myself, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay,
Yeah, you.
cool. Okay, cool. So, as somebody like myself who is appreciative of wrestling history overall, even though I wasn't necessarily born in that era of WCW, I have always had an appreciation for that art
Yeah,
of professional wrestling. So I would say my favorite moment from the Monday Night Wars would have to be it's not necessarily just like a moment. It's a match that I remember from the first episode of Nitro. Um, that match between Brian Pillman and Justin Thunder Liger. That was a match that was very, high octane, a lot of high intensity moves. Something that I just remember from when I first started watching like old school pay per views and old school WCW episodes. Something that I just like really, really remember.
Yeah, I be forgetting.
yeah. I
I be
forget
forgetting kind
BJ's
of the
young,
old
bro,
head.
so he's not gonna remember
Kind of the old head.
all the best shit.
You're like the cool thing that I remember the most, like the the story my dad told me about his first impression of Ric Flair and how he did not like Rick initially. So like my dad had a whole story about Rick and about Dusty. He tells me about Rick and Dusty all the time. So
Mm.
like
So
he
you don't even remember like the Young Ray and just the filthy animals and the Mexico. You don't.
nah. By the time I saw Rey Mysterio, he was already commercialized. That's what I'm
By the
gonna
time
say.
you got hip to Ray, he was already in WWE. Huh?
hmm
You don't even really remember.
I'm gonna be real with you. He had the big gold belt. He had the big gold belt at one point when I was watching. So that well, no what, it wasn't that. Him and Batista were tag champs when I was watching. So that's what I remember.
Whoo, that's super throwback, bro.
Who, him
That's
and Edge or him and Eddie?
So him and Batista, I think him and Batista were
Oh
tag
yeah,
champs.
yeah, 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 yeah.
When I was watching, Batista and Undertaker had already faced each other, and then Mr. Kennedy had opened like Mr. Kennedy left a little while later, much later on. I remember a lot of that.
all I'm gonna say is my favorite part. This is not necessarily a moment. It was a vibe of what my favorite time was. on a Monday, bro. Being in elementary school, just knowing that you went home, you did your homework fast as shit, you took that trash out, you said yes, ma'am, to everything. Because by the time 8:05 came, you wanted everything done so you could sit inside. And depending on your house, if you had lucky, you had like a room with two TVs, you got to sit there and watch both of them at the same time. And if you went to school on Tuesday and you didn't watch Monday Night Raw or you didn't watch Monday Nitro, you was kind of asked out of the circle for that whole week because nobody wanted to say that they didn't want to talk to you because you didn't watch the show.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed about the Monday Night Wars for me personally. They gave me a reason to actually be good in school. It led for my mom and my grandma to stay off my ass, and I got to watch all my, I got to watch all my future Hall of Famers. I got to grow up with these motherfuckers. So that was that. But shout out to the opening show, like we say. With all that being said and done, fellas, rest in peace to Ted Turner, man. We love you. Thank you for everything you gave us over the years. But moving on with the show, fellas, let's get into it now because now this shit started getting good. First match of the night, qualifying match. John of Moxley versus Juice, aka Tony's baby daddy. Yo, fellas, how y'all feeling about this? Do we like Juice Robinson as a singles, or just we want to see him only in trios and tag matches? And did we just assume that John Moxley was going to win this match, or were we more impressed with how it went? Let us know, fellas.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this with Mox being as respected as he is across all margins of wrestling. I did not see Juice as a threat directly.
Okay.
However, because of their matches in New Japan, I thought they were gonna have a great match here. And I said, you know what? Him and Mox had good matches when Mox was the global champion in New Japan, and this was a good match. This wasn't their strongest match. Even when it's their strongest um work, you gotta go back to that New Japan. You gotta go back to the New Japan days when John was wearing the biker shorts.
Mm.
But this was a good match to just give, like, this is Mox versus Inserted Mid Carter, and it was like an all around good match.
What about you, Pooh? How you feel about this, man? Are you team Juice? Are you only team Moxley? Are you team neither? Or where you at with it, family?
I mean, I was surprised that it went the distance that it went. That's what I was surprised about. Cause I thought Juice. I thought Mox was gonna squash him. I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect to
Dang.
Juice. No
Really?
disrespect to Juice, but
That's heavy. I wouldn't even. Hey, with that comment being said, we got to move it up to the general, bro. Fresh. What?
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta say I gotta agree with the homie because I'm not as familiar with bro, and I already know. I already felt like he wasn't the dude to really do nothing with Moxley. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I'm
I,
familiar
I,
with
I
Is
Juice.
it,
Like,
hey, not to bring up WWE, but is this kind of like equivalent to like Alberto versus Oba on a main event?
basically,
This is
Like,
exactly
basically,
what that.
you
That's
know
exactly what
what I'm
that
saying?
is.
that's
That's
almost
Basically,
exactly what
so
that
that's
is.
almost that shit almost too equivalent, huh, fellas?
yeah,
that's
but I'm
what I would
familiar
do.
with Juice. Like they put on a banger. Like BJ said, they put on a banger in New Japan. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar
Yeah,
with Juice, but
Now,
ever
what
since Juice
yeah,
left Japan, it's like he lost his swag to me.
yeah. Because like
He a little stiff, bro. That's the
to
next thing I was about
me,
to say to me.
the
That,
the fact that this man had one of the best
hey,
gear, some of the
fellas,
best gear in
hey,
Japan,
guys, hold it
and then
down. I gotta step away for 10 seconds, real quick.
the fact that this
yeah, go ahead.
man, the fact that this man Juice had some of the best gear that I've ever seen in Japan,
Yeah, he had swag when he was in Japan, man.
and then for him to come to the states and have no kind of personality from where it seems
And then they
whatsoever,
made him.
it's
And
like,
then they made him shave his beard. I didn't like that.
and then but see also like him being a comedy guy is kind of it don't really work. Like Juice being the silly guy in the Bang Bang Gang is kind of
Yeah,
it kind of sours me on his character a little bit. 'Cause I'm like, I'm used to this dude being a competitor in that ring, and then you gonna tell me
Yeah,
that
they should have
he's a
left that
jokester?
comedy stuff with the guns. They should have left that with the guns.
Okay, so I got a question. Education time. So I know obviously Pooh and Gotti, you know this 'cause I'm in the same field with Fresh a little bit. I've been fucking with Juice since his AEW. With anything prior to AEW,
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest guy. I don't know enough about Juice Robinson. So what I'm asking y'all in this case is, has Juice been a heel before, or a more not
yeah.
even a heel? Has Juice just
He's
been
been
a
here.
more?
It was more
Has he been a
serious.
more aggressive version of
Yeah,
what we are used to seeing now?
yeah.
Yeah,
When he first
he
joined
agreed.
the club, when he first joined the club,
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
because Juice was not a comedy guy when he was U.S. Heavyweight Champion. That's all I'm
yeah,
gonna
he
say.
wasn't. Yeah, he
He
wasn't.
was not.
Now, but the way he's aesthetically presented himself, has he always been like that though?
Nah, he wasn't a goofy,
No,
bro.
no, never.
Because
Like
I'm just
him
gonna
and
say this, just real quick, BJ. Last night, we was in another live on another platform, right? And shout out to one of my homegirls, right? She's just now getting into AEW, and it was just really funny because during Juice's match, she looked at him. See, BJ, you already know where I'm going with this because you was there. Shout out to the homegirl Empress, but she gonna say that Juice Robinson just
Empress.
looked dirty. He just looked dirty. I'm like, bro, but Juice is good. Like Juice bagged Tony, so he ain't that dirty, bro. You feel me? Put some respect on Juice's name. But that was just a funny little side note. I just thought about that. But moving on though, guys. This one was an interesting matchup. This was a very interesting matchup to me. Um, Dax Harwood and Orange Cassidy.
Yep. Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy.
Stipulation: the winner gets tag team title shot if Cassidy wins.
Yeah. So basically, you guys heard it. So if Orange Cassidy wins, he can take any member from the conglomeration in the group, and they can go after a tag team title opportunity against either against FTR, or if Cope and Christian were to take these titles away from him at Double or Nothing, that would be the next tag team competition.
Yeah, because they have to honor. They have to honor that challenge.
They have to, right? Let's start from the top this time. Pause. Fresh, are you first off? Let's ask this: are you a FTR fan of the tag team FTR? Do you even like them? He had a smirk
I'm
on
a
his
fan.
face. He finna say some shit.
I'm a fan of Stokes.
Okay, you like Stokes? Okay. He said I rock with Stokes. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Be cutting me the fuck up, bro. Like he be having me rolling, bro.
Y'all
So
didn't even. Hey, did y'all peep out? He was trolling Orange Cassidy with his fit last night.
Yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker
Yeah,
show had the Orange Cassidy suit on. That match was
FTR on the back.
man.
Right.
Hey, the FTR, it's giving Studio 54 like a motherfucker, bro. That FTR the way with that shit
That
giving
logo.
that shit giving Studio 54 like a motherfucker. But regardless of the fact though, to the actual match though, are you guys does it seem like has Tony booked Dax more in singles titles than Cash?
yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Dax is a better. So you think Dax is a better singles competitor? Not like
yeah.
than a tag teamer, but just in between Dax and Cash individually, Dax is a better singles competitor.
I'm gonna put it like this. There's a reason why Cash did not get a certain number of points in the Continental Classic and Dax did. That's all I'm gonna say.
True, very true. Hello. Shout out to the homie Cash, man. My Square Circle brother. So Orange Cassidy got the dub. I was just thinking about how I was gonna ask this. So Orange Cassidy did end up pulling out this win. So now Orange Cassidy can go get a Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy Strong, Mark Briscoe.
He might come back. He's gonna be that It's gonna be a surprise. I got a feeling it's gonna be a surprise.
You know, saying it like that now, you guys, I think I just might have gave myself my own prediction. I think he's gonna go bring back Mark Briscoe. That's who's gonna come back. They're gonna take the titles from Nah,
That's a good one.
I
No, because I can see, because Briscoe got to finish things up with Champa. He's
with
not
Chopper.
like he.
The bigger question, though, on top of that, fellas, and chat, please, guys, answer this question if you guys care to. Polo or Fred, even with Cassidy getting this dub, FTR still has to fight Cope and Edge and Cope. Are we putting the title on? Are we putting the title on FTR?
Mm.
Like, who's the better matchup for Orange Cassidy and whoever he chooses to pick? I guess that's the better way I'm trying to ask the question. Does anybody
Uh,
have a thing on
I
that?
mean, since
Eric,
since
welcome in, family.
since since FTR, this is the one that had the storyline with them. I would personally put FTR as their opponents. However, it can work with Cope and Christian.
So, so you feel as though by the time we're getting around to let's say, and I gotta put this in the air, man. Hey, AEW, if y'all watching this, man, hey, shoot your boy Polo at Media Pass so I can come in there and bring this vibe over to Forbidden Door in San Jose next month. Let's go. But regardless, with that being said, after Double or Nothing, do we think that going into Forbidden Door, it could possibly be a Cope and Christian versus Orange Cassidy and TBD?
Yeah, because there's no way you have a Montreal pay-per-view coming up and you don't
And
have
Cope and Christian.
Canada's favorite sons walking there, not walking there as champions.
What? What? Hey, Gotti. Hey, how would you feel about something like that, bro? Could you see a all elite wrestling pay per view in Canada with no Adam
This is the
Copeland or
second one in
Christian
Canada
Cage?
this year. The second one in Canada this year.
And you see, they returned at the first one, so they gonna win them titles at the next one. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I want to see. I want to see it. I'm with it. I want to see that. Four baby faces. I want to see that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, it would be
hmm
four. Wait, now, ooh, see, let's get into it, fellas. Let's get into it real quick. So look.
Let's do it.
So I just want personally for me, I want Cope and Christian to win because I want them to redeem when the way they started this off. Because I think we were all a little upset when Cope told Christian, we thought he was gonna say, "Go fuck yourself and get out of my face," and he was like, "Go find yourself." I was like, "Oh," but they didn't. You see, they done full circled all that shit. They cooking now. That's pot. They got the hat on. You feel me? So, but let's see. I was hoping they was gonna bring it back, but they got it right. Not Bland show. Shout out to my boy Bland too. We appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you so much. But let's see. He said, I think at some point Cope and Christian have to get those titles. As we just
I
said, fellas,
mean,
it's kind of booked in stone, right?
and the other thing
Yeah,
is
you gotta get that.
you gotta remember how big of a wrestling fan Tony Khan is. He's not going to like not have certain wrestlers in certain title lineages. There's gonna be at some point a Cope Christian tag title run. There's gonna be, and I've always said it. There's gonna be a Bobby Lashley AEW title run. Like there's gonna be so many different things that are going to factor into those title lineages that a lot of people are excited about.
100%. So going into July, this is the final question on this. Just give me your final prediction on it. Going into July
July,
1st, 2026. Who are the AEW World Tag Team Champions?
Cope and
Okay.
Christian, Cope and
Okay.
Christian.
Gotti, going into July 1st, 2026, who are your tag team champions of AEW?
In July.
Because you got Double or Nothing coming up next week or a week after, and then at the end of June is Forbidden Door. So I'm assuming this tag team championship is going to happen somewhere in there. So I'm saying going into July, who do you think is going to be your AEW World Tag Team Champions?
And you said Forbidden Doors in Canada.
No, no, oh,
No, Forbidden
no.
Door is in San Jose. That's why I was telling AEW run me
There's
my
another,
media pack.
there's an, there's another pay-per-view supposed to be coming up in like June. Another one in July. That's gonna be in Montreal right before
Okay,
All In.
okay, BJ, because I was almost confused because I was gonna say so the June pay per view is Forbidden Door. I mean,
Hmm.
it's Double or Nothing, or the
Double or
May is
nothing.
Double or Nothing. June is Forbidden Door. I apologize, chat. And then July, I thought you were saying in between those dates, there's another one. I'm
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
where did that happen?
No, no,
After.
July.
Okay, okay.
July is the Redemption pay-per-view, which I think kind of tips the hat of certain wrestlers returning and certain wrestlers having championships. Because if it's if the pay-per-view's name Redemption, I'm thinking a certain cowboy may be coming back to to mess over a certain New Yorker, which we'll get to later.
I'm dead. Sorry, New
I
York.
don't know.
They
Because
gotta
it's,
leave MJF
it is
alone,
New York
man.
versus it is New York versus everybody, right? It is New York versus everybody,
Man,
right?
MJF did us all a favor. All Square Circle family, brothers and sisters in the chat, big bro, fresh, little bro, big bro. A lot of bros. That's one bro need to go. I don't want
Need to
Adam
go.
Page back.
I'm dead.
Look,
Need
I'm gonna
to
say it
go.
like this: for any followers that are new to the Square Circle Boys podcast, or you guys are not fully understanding of how we all feel about certain talent, I feel about Hangman Adam Page what I feel about the way he wears a pink robe with blonde hair with a Stone Cold Steve
Yo,
Austin skull on his neck, aka Cody Rhodes. I don't rock with either one of them, bro. Okay, now remember, y'all. I just don't like their wrestling character. I think their human beings are probably incredible humans. I'll sit down and buy them a whiskey shot and all that. But your wrestling character, your kayfabe gimmick, trash.
nigga said track.
In the, in the words of my boy Bubba Dub, trash.
Shout out to my man Bubba Dub, by the way.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Dub, stop being a Cowboy fan, bro. Come on over. Bang Bang Niner gang. And also, shout out my Lakers. We gonna tie this series up tonight. Just have to put that out there. Fuck the Knicks. But
Yo, watch yourself, man. Watch
Uh,
yourself, man.
hey, we gonna all the
hey,
followers they
I
gonna leave
got
this alone, like, bro.
I got
Hey,
yeah, I got
See
a
how
real
that
special
happen?
grudge
You
against
see how that happened? You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck around.
uh
said you
yeah.
you
I
are the weakest
got
link.
I got a
You
real special grudge
are
against them about what's what they did to
cursed.
my Hawks, bro. I did what they did to
Right.
my Hawks, bro.
Hey man, I
I
thought
got a real special grudge against them.
I'm not
Just
gonna
Against who,
just
the
lie.
just on
Knicks?
principle.
Yeah, no, BJ from
Yeah.
Atlanta. No, you got to remember, BJ's from Atlanta, bro. And the Knicks just
Oh
sent
yeah.
home. They
My
just
cousin
sent
was so
Atlanta
happy
home.
my cousin was so happy that the Hawks were in the playoffs. He's mad. so so
Hey, but you got to remember one thing, though, bro. You got to remember. See, Fresh, this is why I be trying to tell y'all about y'all Knicks fan. We gonna get back to the show. I just want to make this comment though. This is why I be trying to tell y'all about Knicks fans. See, Lakers, we just know championship. If we're not in the finals, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Y'all just got out the first round, and y'all be changing your street signs. You got Stephen A. Smith's son in the car, drunk as fuck at 4 a.m, talking about I know everything. He calling out Fat Joe. I'm like, this shit is great, bro.
Yo,
Cheeks and Fat Joe talking about Fat Joe can't go to no more Nick games.
shout out to Fat
to
Joe,
be
bro.
real,
Shout out to
listen,
Fat Joe.
basketball culture in New York City, bro,
It's
is
different.
like they call it the Mecca for a reason because it's real. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really tough growing up playing basketball, trying to make it anywhere you go.
Have you
Let's
ever
just put
hooped
it
at
that
hey, just out of curiosity, I don't think I ever asked you this as long as I've known you. Have you ever hooped at the record?
way. Nah, but I've hooped at the cage.
You have hooped okay.
What for? Yeah,
So
I
I
definitely got
ain't never been to the record, bro. But I just wish I was there in the 2000s, bro. Like I wish I
listen,
was
man,
there when
that's
Kobe went up
different.
in that motherfucker, bro. Like
Different.
See the funny
Kevin
thing
Durant,
is the
KD
funny
went to
thing
the
is
record, bro.
the funny thing is I can see Fresh being a basketball player too, bro. I can
Bro,
see
this
him
nigga,
be doing
bro.
basketball, bro.
Oh
BJ,
yeah, I did
chat.
that for a bit, bro. That was my
Look,
thing growing up, man.
I'm 6'4", 3/4 of a quarter. I thought I was taller than Fresh. When Fresh came to Cali for AEW Revolution, bro, I walked up on this nigga. When I gave this nigga a hug, bro, this nigga had me beat by like a inch. I'm like, ain't this a? I was like, I just knew I was gonna be above you, motherfucker.
I was gonna say Fresh got be like 6'6", maybe.
Nah,
Nah.
Fresh is a whole 6'4". I'm like right at 6'4". Fresh is like a
Oh,
whole 6'4". You feel me? But let's keep
see, that's
this
what
shit
you
going,
can.
bro. Because
Uh-huh.
you know who else? You know who's not 6'4", but is probably bigger than all of us. Pause. Okada, the John Cena of Japan, the Shohei Otani of wrestling, the Jerry Rice of AEW, the
Ooh, that's a
Bay.
good pull. That's a good pull.
Hello, hello. But look,
Shout out
not
to the GOAT
only,
Jerry Rice, by the
yeah,
way.
of course, Bang Bang Niner Gang, baby, future Super Bowl champions. Look,
My favorite receiver, by the way. My favorite receiver,
so
by the way, Chad.
one of my favorite wrestlers that I ever sat down and just hung out with last year's Revolution. Bounty Keith is just a dope individual. I'm not glazing that I wanted him to win for that, but I did have a little extra, like, yeah, I kind of, you deserve this, bro, because I just know how hard he puts that work in to be who he is. Keith and Okada sold out last night. Now, Fresh, because I know you
Mhm.
are probably almost going to be leaving us, so I want to get as much of your opinion out as a general of the show, bro. How did you enjoy watching Okada and Bounty Keith last night? Did that match do it for you? Where did it rank as far as the shows last night in the totality for you?
For the most part, it was a good match.
What's up, lunatic?
Damn, how I want to say this. Definitely a great wrestler. He's a heel. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he's good at his gimmick. He's got one of them faces I want to hit. You know what I'm saying?
Who,
But he did
Okada?
his thing. Okada, yeah, yeah,
He got one of
yeah,
them faces you want to hit.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
I
one.
agree
Yo,
with that.
but good
That's a good
match though,
way.
bro.
That's a good.
Good match though, bro. Like I can't really say I ain't really got no bad snubs about it. Word.
I'll say this. I think House. I think you said it in the beginning of the show that like with the Mox and Juice match, you thought Juice was gonna get squashed.
Yeah.
I I just gave you your flowers. So Keith, if you see this, don't choke me out in the future. But just for the sake of the way I know what they trying to do
Mm.
with Okada right now, I thought Bounty Keith would have caught like a 3 minute, a quick 3 minute run through. You see that rainmaker right there though, y'all. Y'all see the rainmaker.
Yeah, I know. I feel you on that too. I thought that was going to be another one too as well. No disrespect to Keith. He gets busy.
None.
He
Well, the
gets
way he's
busy.
been,
He gets busy, bro. But I thought it was going to be one of those too because how they building the Rainmaker right now. But
Mhm.
shout out to Keith though because that was a banger match though.
Yeah, Brian actually, I and I've been telling, and I told Speedball this in one of his vlogs because he had they were asking Brian what was the better barbecue between Georgia and Texas. I mean, who had the best barbecue? He said Texas. I said Speedball, you might want to tell Brian that Georgia has the best barbecue there is.
I'm not
So
at, I'm not asking Speedball that. He's from Canada. He don't know no good barbecue.
yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
the
but
Canadians. Shout out to the
shout out,
Canadians.
shout out to my French Canadian family. But I was like, Speedball, how you gonna let him tell you this? And then I'm like, so, but Brian Keith did a good job in this match. I was very surprised, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about him on the independents because he's been going back to the Indies and showing love. So he's been doing a great job.
Eggs. Oh, I got a bonus one. It's a great day in the neighborhood, y'all. Shout out to Okada, the Rainmaker. You know what's coming after that. This man said, MJF, I don't want you next week for your title. 2 belts, Okada, bro. Let's go. I'm all
Well,
for this.
It was Darby versus Okada was going to be a good match, bro. It was going to be a good
Oh my
match.
God, I'm so sorry. I said MJF. You know, you guys know exactly who I meant. You know who I meant. You know who I meant. You know who I meant.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
so sorry.
Psych.
Bitch.
Bitch.
I
Yo,
I'm
was
that
so
nigga.
waiting. I was
sorry, bro.
waiting. I was waiting. I was waiting to see who was gonna say
Yo, he
it.
be killing me with that, yo.
Bro, that should be the best, yo. That should be having me rolling, bro. Hey, Mr.
Uh,
A, shout out to Eric and the Exclusive Nights HB First Ladies, all y'all over there at the Exclusive Nights podcast, man. What's going on? What's going on? But most definitely, Eric, yes, that was definitely a major.
yeah,
Hey, that was definitely a banger of a
yeah,
match.
yeah, bro. Yeah, brother
I
Eric,
see, see,
You are miss, bro. You are miss, brother. Or
yeah,
you are
yeah,
miss.
yeah. And I see, night, hey, Bland, no, that I'm so sorry. That's why you over there laughing at. Hey,
That should
bro,
be hilarious. So he be killing me with that.
Him
it,
and him and my man Tajiri have some of the best physical comedy I have ever seen in a wrestler. It's just like some of the best.
you just gotta love it. You just gotta love it. It's too good. But moving on from this one, I just want to take a
Yo,
side
real
note real
quick,
quick. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
real quick, gang. Yeah, so yeah, I gotta cut out of here, fellas. You already know, but had a good ass time with y'all, man. What's my dude
Hey,
Poop? Yo, you already, gang.
Yo, you
I'll be
already know.
seeing you
You already
soon,
know,
my
Fresh.
boy.
Yeah, you
all
already
right.
know. Yeah.
Hey, Fresh, you have a beautiful night, bro. You be safe, man. We gonna hold it down on here for the rest of the
Yo,
show. We got you, family. You know what I'm saying? You go
one
be
more thing.
great.
Have a
I
good.
gotta plug. We gotta plug May 26th. This whole week I'm gonna be plugging May 26th. Put it on your calendars. Put it in your phone. It's going down. We got a celebrity guest pulling up. We need y'all to pull up. We need y'all to ask y'all questions. We need y'all to talk y'all shit. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody out there, May 26th, y'all gonna keep seeing shit until I tell you who it is.
Yeah,
A little
until we
closer
tell
to
you
the
who it
date, we
is.
gonna tell you who it is. But it's real. It's going
This is
down.
this is
So
the
May
good one. This is one
26th.
to get, this is one to get excited about, y'all. You feel me? Trust us on this. Trust us on this, y'all.
That's a
But Fresh,
fact.
we
So you
got you, family, bro. We don't want to hold you up anymore, bro. I know you. Hey, we gonna and I'm gonna bring it up one more time before we get up out of here too. So don't sleep. But man, have a
all right.
blessed night, Fresh. We love you to death, family. I'll see you on Saturday. All right.
You're ready, fam. Love.
Uh, yay, yay. There we
All right.
go. So shout out to my boy Fresh. We got the general. Once again, you guys are watching the AEW Dynamite slash Collision recap with the Square Circle Boys. Like we said, I am 1-4 for the Square Circle Boys. I'm your partner Polo. We got my little bro, the Reverend Brother BJ Dixon. You know, hanging out with us today, and then I also got my Sucio brother, Dirty Water Boys. You feel me? We got the boy Pugatti, aka my big homie house in this motherfucker. You feel me? So
Yeah,
shout out to
yo.
y'all. Shout out to each and every person in the chat. We appreciate you guys all, man. Just go ahead and hit that like button for us, y'all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you think we worth subbing,
Hmm.
go ahead and hit that subscription button for us too as well. Whether it's at the beginning, you already did it, or wait till the end of the show. Let's keep it going, though, fellas. I do want to get on the side note off of the matches because there were some things that went on cinematically behind the scenes. People are like, "Don't use cinema." No cinema in AEW.
I was getting ready to say, didn't Jay Uso say that you only know cinema
Oh,
because of my family? You know what?
oh
You know
shit!
what? That's the wrong show.
Look, I was
But
talking crazy. My dude was about to slip off my head. He said, "Yeah, we ain't talking like that over here." Um, Facts. Uh, so I know House. I know you brought this up to me a little bit earlier, man. So what's your personal Which do you have a theory on what's going on with the Billy Goat, Will Osprey, and Pac, Claudio, Marina, my Marina,
Yo,
Daniel, DG, my like, what's up with the Death Riders, bro? You think Osprey gonna do the move, or you think he gonna stand on 10? Talk to us.
I think Will gonna stand on 10. I think he gonna break him down within. He gonna. I don't know, bro. I'm hoping, bro. But the way it's looking, it's like he's all in. Like They training with them. Like, I don't know. Like, this one is really up in the air, but I like it though. I like where this story is going. Like, they really cooking, and they got to start cooking quick. Cause what we got 2 weeks left to double nothing. Damn near.
Hey, I
We
got
got
a
to start
question.
cooking.
I just got a side note question, Gotti. I apologize greatly, but we gotta do this real quick. Crazy lunatic. You're mentioning people in the other world that we know. Hey, who is crazy lunatic? Who is this? Because you mentioning these names.
I'm trying to figure out who I'm trying to figure out who it is
Hey,
myself.
crazy lunatic. Who is this pulling in from the TT world? If you don't mind sharing with us, if you want to keep it a secret, keep it cool. But who is this? Because I'm trying to figure this out. Because you name dropping now, so now I got to know who this is. But hey, House. So it's funny that you said that because BJ made a post last week after that first backstage run in when
Yeah,
Moxley was giving Ospreay the opportunity for that workout thing, and then they cut away because it looked like Moxley was gonna jump him. BJ
yeah.
made a post saying exactly what you said right now. Are we feeling
Yeah,
that is Ospreay gonna just say fuck it? He gonna throw his hands up and he's gonna become a Death Rider, or is he gonna manipulate all them from the inside? And is he gonna have Moxley thinking that he got the son he never wanted? Everybody else knows that Ospreay is doing this. Moxley ain't gonna listen, so everybody gonna turn on Moxley because he's being naive to Will Ospreay, while Will Ospreay's like, this is what I wanted the whole time.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I
So
feel like. I feel like he gonna pull what Daniel
yeah,
Bryan did with the Wyatts.
yeah. So my question of the week last week, and I'm gonna continue to
That's
frame it until we
that's what
see the
this
completion of
situation
this.
looks like all
So,
over
cause I
again.
yeah, because I had a question of the week over the week
You know,
over
wrestling
the
always repeats itself. It always repeats history.
yes,
You know,
absolutely, absolutely. So like as a wrestling fan, I will say this: like I have never
wrestling is
seen
very known for that to repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely yeah. So when it comes to like I've never seen a intercompany
So I
story
feel that's where
that's
it's
been
going,
done.
man.
So like I've never seen an intercompany story be done so
How y'all
well.
feel about that though?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. So, wait, real quick, BJ, what were you finishing your statement? And then I think that was what House was piggybacking off of.
Okay. So what I was saying was I've never seen like an
I can't
intercompany
even hear
story be
BJ.
done. All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
House, can you hear BJ now?
Nah,
Hold on.
All
Let
right.
me
Yeah, just back out and
all
come back in real quick, BJ. We got you. Hold
right.
on for just take your quick 30 seconds. You good? No worries, no worries. We here. So, what were you asking? House, let's just keep it going, y'all. We ain't gotta fall off.
I was saying
What?
how y'all feel about that. Y'all damn, how y'all feel about yourselves about Will Ospreay?
I would actually not be surprised. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Osprey joined, but I know it's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I don't think he's going to fully join. Will Ospreay's not coming out from the back to the other music. That I do not see happening. Like I
Yeah, him
just
flipping his
that I
music.
just yeah, I don't see that one happening. Not at all. Um what I like I said, the way I just played it out is honestly, that's the best view I think I have on that happening. I think Osprey is just gonna act like he's falling in line. I think
Okay.
Moxley is going to just get real excited about everything. BJ, say something so we can see. House, can you hear
All
him?
right, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Nope.
Damn, you really still can't hear him?
Can
Uh,
Polo, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly, Femi. Let me see. All right, hey, step out and come back in the house. Let's try it on that. Let's try it like that. Just come right back. So basically, BJ House was basically asking me how I felt about it. I basically said I just gave my little thing. I just think that Osprey is going to do everything from the inside, just as you said. I think he's gonna get Moxley feeling like the happy dad. I think Pac and Marina and Claudio and Daniel are all gonna realize that he's on some fuck shit, and then that's what's also gonna it's gonna be two birds with one stone. He
Yes.
dismantles all of them. They're all gonna turn on Moxley. but Ospreay is gonna still try to get at everybody in the Death Riders, even though he wants them dismantled. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm going with it. Even if
So
he plays a week or two where he's like, "Yeah, I'm for y'all," that's a part of the whole breaking them from within. So I hope
mm,
nobody be like, there. He plays one episode where he might be showing he's involved, and people are like, "See, that's what I thought." And then 2 weeks later, after that, the reality
like
happens.
I'm gonna put it like this: Will Ospreay's gonna be wearing all black at some point, and it's going to shock people. Like, why is Will Ospreay wearing all black? Is he following the line? What is he doing? Um, you know, so I think that this might even be a way for them to repackage Will as well. Like they might be repackaging Will in a certain way because through this. So I definitely think that Will definitely is one of those people who he thinks when he thinks about storyline. I think he has one of those minds where he's like, how committed can I be to this? How far can I really take this? And I think he's going to take the fans on a really emotional journey throughout the next few months or so, however long this is going to take. 'Cause I think that
So you think this is gonna take a couple months? You don't you like all in couple months or
yeah, all in a couple months. Like this is going to culminate if Will doesn't go for the world title at All In, then him and Mox will be the feud that will go. That'll
like
be
they're
his
gonna
feud
be are
going to
they
All
gonna
In.
be like so House, you feel like if I don't know if you heard BJ now or not, but if you didn't, he basically said if this all happens, like the breakdown, if Osprey doesn't go after the world title against Darby or whoever has it, then Moxley and Will Osprey can mess around and be like the top feud of the summer across the wrestling board, like the hottest like heavy food, like that deep like yeah these motherfuckers trying to kill each other type shit. Agree?
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah. So but the reason why I say that is if you look at those New Japan clips and you see how Callum Newman treated Will Ospreay when
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 he
Will
when he won the title,
no when post match when Callum told Will, hey, hit that express with a hidden blade, and Will didn't want to do it. Will hesitated, and then when Callum called him Death Rider Billy, you can see about the expression on Will Ospreay's face. He didn't like being called that. So from that expression on his face, I said, "Oh, okay. So this is what they're gonna do to Will."
Death Rider Billy is crazy though.
So because they don't call him by his real name very often, so that's why when I was like, "Oh, it's calling him Billy," so that must mean I was like, "Oh, he knows Will personally enough to call him by his real name," like because nobody else calls him Will on like outside television. So that's why I was like, "Oh." So when Will hit the guy with the hidden blade, I was like, "Yo, so we're about to really get a nuclear Osprey." But
But do you feel the same way, or do you feel like that hidden blade that he hit on Moxley? Do you feel that one like something was taken off, or do you think he really could have took Mox out that one when Mox and he didn't go for the pin?
that was strictly adrenaline rush. That was an
That
adrenaline rush.
more or adrenaline rush like warning shot.
That was him wanting like I said, I think he had been holding up the hidden blade for a minute. He had been wanting to do that for a minute. I think that this just so happened to be the time where he was like, all right, now I gotta,
I got nothing to
you know,
lose.
yeah. Like you gotta think about it. When you're sitting at home for nearly a year, well, when you're sitting at home for nearly a year, but you're a lead booker of a promotion in the whole of the country, and you got all this time to think about storylines, he probably was thinking about his. So like,
Man, could you see what he did with that Riot Wrestling PLE, bro? That
yeah,
show was fucking fire. I never knew that Will Ospreay had booking skills like that.
yeah. 'Cause I was like, Will. I was like, I was like, so you cooking like this? So we already know what you're gonna do when you retire. You gonna mess around here and be a producer.
Will Osprey can back up a better. I'm being messy, but I mean it.
Mm.
Will Osprey can back. See, they don't even want me to say it. Will Osprey can book a better women's division than a certain somebody.
Uh,
I'm
mm,
not gonna.
mm, mm,
I ain't gonna
mm.
say nothing.
All
No,
I'm
we
gonna say,
gonna
all I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say
we'll
is
leave
this.
that alone.
How do you go from having one of the top classes in a certain promotion to having? Uh, I mean,
It's so
hey,
BJ. We just gonna leave that one alone because I don't even want to go over there. Today is when we
it's
talking about
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's
We talking
Thursday, bruh.
about Wednesday. I know I love Wednesday on a Thursday
It's
because on a
casual Friday,
Thursday,
brother. It's casual Friday.
no,
If we really
it's
talk about,
Thursday because on Thursdays, BJ, Dirty Water Boys, the Reverend, and the Square Circle family all come together in a congregation to make the conglomeration. Ooh, that was my Kyle O'Reilly right there. I love it.
yeah. So,
But
cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, we
Okay.
hey bro, hey,
So,
the energy is good, the vibe is good, bro. We loving it
okay.
right now. Mike's is working, we
Cool,
ain't
cool,
echoing,
cool,
we
cool, cool.
loving it, bro. SCB family shit, bro. That's what we do. Let's go.
Okay,
So
so
what
we
you
in
got for us,
there.
BJ? What you got for us, family?
So, and then we had the next. What was our next match was the. Let's see.
No, it was a well, actually, there's one more thing in the back before I go back to the ring real quick.
Swerve
You actually had
Magneto,
mentioned no, not even. It was
Jericho,
no. Right after that or right before that. Osprey with
the
Dr.
Death
Sampson.
Riders. Oh, Dr. Sampson. Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Dr. Sampson thing.
So,
You wanna put the viewers up to speed on what went down with that one, brother?
okay, so yes. So Renee Paquette had an interview with Dr. Sampson and Will Ospreay. Dr.
Okay.
Sampson is the medical doctor, is one of the trained medical doctors.
Who
As
looks
part
like
of a,
Arn who looks like Arn Anderson.
yeah, he looks like a buff version of Arn Anderson before Arn Anderson got old. But
For a horseman version.
um, yeah. So um, Dr. Sampson literally gave us a medical update on the Billy Goat, and what
Okay.
he said was, well, through the training that Will Ospreay has been going through, it seems as if he's doing fine, even though he went to Japan under without my advisement. Mm, and when the never si- and when the six-man open weight championship, 6-man championships. Oh, what's up, Darian? I know
Oh,
who
that
Darian is.
yeah, I know who that is now.
Um,
Thanks for
but
the pull up, bro.
yeah. Um,
What's going on?
but so essentially, he was just saying that Will Ospreay, they're gonna sell the MRI for Will Ospreay. They're gonna figure out whether he's been cleared or not. Um, and then
You just made me think of something. Do you think that that's why they haven't put their hand? Do you think that's why the writers haven't put their hands on Osprey? Maybe if
yeah,
Samson says he's cleared, they're just gonna whoop his ass.
I think when they figure out, I'm put this. I think once Pat gets word that he's been cleared, he's gonna figure something out.
Is he gonna go through? So, Gotti, BJ, Square Circle family in the chat. Do you guys think that the Billy Goat is gonna go through this whole journey against the Death Riders solo?
He gonna have to. The UE, I don't think the UE gonna
Yeah,
support
You
him.
being not right? Okay,
yeah,
so
because that anarchy in the arena match ain't happening. At
mm,
least not right now.
I got into it with somebody over. This is just because you mentioned the United Empire House. I don't know if it was you. I think it was somebody else though, because we would have been remembered this last weekend. Andrade won the IWGP title.
Yeah,
Global
Is
championship
he
builder.
is he a member of the United Empire?
yeah, he is. I told
He's
you
the
he is. That was
he's
That
the
me.
that
finan
was you.
he's the financial backer. He's the financial backer in storyline. He's a
So he's
financial
not a
backer.
member
So he's not actually a member of the
He's not a
United.
member, but he's the financial backer.
because he
He's a
was in the
financial
group
backer.
picture. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was all
He's
because
no, no, he
it was all the new champions from that night, right?
yeah.
Nah, it was just
No,
UE
no,
in the
no.
picture.
Oh, what the UE? Yeah, like he's an affiliate of the UE. He's not legit. Like they haven't. To
So
me, When
Bland,
you
are
wear
you
the
saying?
colors, you're UE. When you wear those colors, though, that black and green color, you're UE. He
Okay.
hasn't worn black and green.
How you know?
Yeah, he hasn't.
He was wearing white tights. When he won the title.
How you know?
How I know?
How you
I
know?
know.
And for people who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, Andrade, bro. How you know?
Andrade's catchphrase is "How you know? How you
How
know?"
you know? How you know? I'm off that all night, bro. How you know? And MJF was falling right into
MJF
because
just
I
like
saw it with my own eyes.
I
Because
was like
how
MJF.
you
I
know?
like MJF. You don't have to.
How you know?
Darby's gonna go on a Reign of Terror right now. I'm like Reign of Terror. That was you, MJF.
Right. He Darby Allin's on a reign of terror because you want to. How you know? Bro,
How
that
you
hey,
know?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all know I be complaining when the highlight of the show is not a wrestling match. That was the highlight of my show. That was my favorite part of the show last night. How you know?
So then we had our good buddy.
No.
Um
Now you go to the match with the ladies. Tag
okay.
team match.
Okay.
We
So
had
now
mm,
we
mm.
had the lovely, the voluptuous Harley Cameron.
She touched
And
me before. She's touched me before.
you will never leave
I'm
okay.
never gonna I'm bro, do you understand what happened to me that night?
The fact that she hugged you before me
Bro, she
will
hugged me
forever.
and rubbed her. Bro, pause, but I'm not pause, but yes. And then on top of that, bro, I got to sit down with Goat Monet, bro.
For 45 minutes, bro.
Yo,
45
bro,
minutes.
your boy Polo, bro, was in the back chilling with the Goat Monet, bro. Hugged Harley Cameron, bro. Chopped it up with the Her Syndicate, bro. Met Jericho. Met fucking Switchblade Jay White. La Catalan, bro, ran through all of these motherfuckers, bro. It was so fun. That
Chopped
was
it
one
up
of
with
the
Powerhouse
bro,
Hobbs.
bro.
You
Got the
chopped it.
bro was chopped it up with hot, bro, a few times, bro. Like eight, bro.
Shout
I'm
out to
not saying all
Shout out
elite.
to Oakland, California, bro. Shout out to Oakland.
I'm not saying all elite is my shit because I met a couple wrestlers, because there's people who have met these motherfuckers 100,000 times. I'm saying it's where it's at because the way their talent makes you feel when you interact with them, it's like you're interacting with your homie. You're not like, I have to tread carefully because 19 people are gonna be like, all right, get away from them. Like, bro, they walk up to you on their own accord. It's just a different vibe with their talent, bro. That's what I have to
Mm-hmm.
respect them for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Respect
Mm-hmm.
to AEW and
And
all your
see,
talent, TK for recognizing the type
and
of personalities, bro.
AEW, I'm gonna throw this out there. I still haven't met my hero, Jay Lethal, yet. So whatever y'all can do
I
to help
haven't
me to
met Jay
make my
Lethal.
hero.
I haven't met Jay Lethal, but I've seen about four. I've seen Jay Lethal perform in person about 4 times so far the
Yeah,
last 2 years. So shout out to your boy Jay
yeah,
Lethal.
yeah.
But
I've yet to meet my hero. So y'all make that happen for me, please, for your
oh,
boy.
hey BJ, promise, bro. You know you locked in with Square Circle Boys forever, so that's gonna happen. But let's keep this shit pushing though, y'all. With this match, like you said, Harley, the voluptuous, and respectfully, but the most beautiful woman in all of AEW, Mina Shirakawa, bro. I sorry, but she is. They went up.
Mm,
They went up. We're not gonna do that right now, BJ. Put your pants on. No, I'm just fucking. I'm joking, fam. Um, they went up against Chris Statlander and Sheeta,
and the legend, Hikaru
former AEW
Shida.
Women's World Champion, bro.
Yes.
Um, how you? How's are you a women's tag team fan?
Yeah,
Who's your favorite women's tag team in wrestling right now?
the Tonga twins.
Okay.
Ooh, and they were fantastic in women of wrestling, and they were also they've been in the NWA a couple times. I'm not sure they're still there or not, but they were at one point they were the contenders for the NWA Women's Tag Team
Mm,
Championships. So shout out to the Tonga Kid and I think they're all related Jacob Fatu and all them. I think they're all in that same little family range of all of them. So shout out to
mm-hmm.
the Tonga Kid and Jacob Fatu and Journey and all them.
The only thing I was a little sad about is the fact that Statlander and Sheeta did get the win. Because in this particular tag team, I definitely wanted Harley and Mina to win because Mina needs
Mm-hmm.
to get some wins, bro. I'm sick of Mina losing. Like her, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she won recently. She had that little win against uh
Marina.
Marina, yeah. But other than that win against Marina, bro, she been
Mm.
big L in this motherfucker. You feel me? Like
Even though when I mean, the thing about it is when she hit that Falcon Arrow, I said, yeah, Mina's done. Mina's done. Because she wasn't gonna hit the knee attack because I kind of felt like I'm like this is that type of match where she's going to hit her knee attack and then just pin Mina because like that would have that she hasn't used that knee attack the time machine until it's an intense enough match to use it. So
mm,
so when she hit the Falcon Arrow, I said yep. Um does anybody else feel like I feel with the Chris Statlander story, like where like I feel like it's building to something. I don't know what it's gonna
her
be.
her whole story, or just like what she's been her path since she lost the title.
Her passion she lost the title. I feel like there's something building there. I don't know what it exactly is, but I feel
That
like they have some sort of a story building for
okay, so
her.
let's go here. Uh, BJ House has Stat had any crosses with Goat Monet?
Not since she lost the championship. No.
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
But she had a run. She had a funk with her when Mercedes first showed up, right?
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
Stat could be one of Mercedes' first like matches, high level matches, but doesn't have any stipulation or title meaning behind it, possibly. Um, so maybe they could be just doing that to have Stack. I don't know, because I don't know where we're. I don't
I don't know
know.
where
I
it's
don't
exactly
know what.
leading to
I just don't know what
because
we're doing with Chris Statlander as an entirety anymore.
yeah, because it was
Everybody.
supposed like 'cause at some point because I had heard that they were gonna have Willow win the world title belt at some point. Well, that was a rumor. That supposedly
Mhm.
Willow was supposed to win the women's world title. Then it was gonna be her versus Chris. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
ever gonna happen. That was
probably.
last year when I heard that. That was supposed to be
Prob-
that.
I don't think so. I'm not. Not at this point. If it was gonna happen, it should have. Like you said, it would have happened last year. But I don't think so. Nah, that
No,
probably
not
won't happen.
like that's why when people say, well, Willow's gonna win the world title, I'm like, if it was the time to do it would have been last year. It would have been last year to do it.
No, no, no. I can see Willow winning the world title. I
Oh,
just don't see
yeah,
Willow. I don't
she
see
can win it.
Willow. Yeah, I don't see Willow having a title match against Stat.
Oh,
I
okay,
that
yeah,
that's
okay,
Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander have taken their course against each other with these matches. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
at with that.
Okay, cool. Because what I was gonna say was like the best time to have that feud would have been last year, but for me, I think that Willow can win the women's world title.
Oh, 100%, one hundred
Yeah,
percent.
yeah. Because with things being the way it is, I'm sorry for going off track,
No, you're fine.
but I think that Willow could definitely win the women's world title because she's done well with the TBS championship for right now, but I think that she could obviously continue to build this momentum going into 2027, even like with the women's world title.
So, last thing before the main event of Dynamite. House, are we impressed with Mr. Jericho since he's come back? How are you feeling about just Chris Jericho? Is he does he or do you feel like he knows what he's doing with Ricochet as far as was this intentful, or did this happen to be thrown together and now they're cooking, or you think they had this plan like this is what he planned on doing when he came back, was working with somebody like Ricochet?
I feel like this is an intention. Ricochet needed I think Ricochet needed this, like a little put over. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
'Cause I'm not getting me wrong, Ricochet is good, but it's just something I don't know what's missing, bro. I don't know what it is.
Is it the
Mhm.
person that he's always going? Because the matches are always good. But do you think it's something about the the promo battles of who he's with is what's taken away from Ricochet over the years? Because clearly, fucking Jericho has figured out how to talk to Ricochet to make Ricochet talk his shit. So I don't know what else nobody else has
Hmm.
figured out. BJ, do you know or do you have an opinion on that?
What I would say is this: Ricochet's Ricochet's matches I've never had a problem with.
Okay.
It's been the feuds sometimes I've had the problem with.
Hmm.
It's the build to those matches and those feuds. Um, with him being new with Chris Jericho, and I put out a thread a month, well, a month or so ago when this feud started up. I think this might be the feud that the world might need because this was a little bit. It was funny, and also I think that with Chris Jericho being a good dance partner, I think it works. Um, However, the Stadium Stampede match. Did we really need a Stadium Stampede match for this
Yes.
type of a feud?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that. Okay,
Because
do we think that we needed the Stadium
you
Stampede?
you putting Chris Jericho with Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and there's still two other motherfuckers.
And shout out
There's
to
two more spots that's open in this faction that they're gonna build to go up against Ricochet in there.
I've had
So
I've heard so many different names.
are we
I've
gonna
heard s-
go? Are we going with the clickbait names right now? Because there's two guys that I know that just recently walked away from somewhere.
Who, the
I'm
New
gonna
Day?
go with mm,
One of them plays video games, and the other one is a little bit of trouble in paradise.
They gotta
boom
wait 90 days, don't they?
boom boom. Um, I'm gonna
Forbidden
say
Door.
No, they got Forbidden Door. Oh,
what I'm gonna say is this: if we if we see a certain his name is Big Bill and he's 7 feet tall and you can't teach that, and a certain bounty hunter come to the rescue for Chris Jericho, we might have to learn tree back. But also, I have heard
Do we want that again?
no, no, no. However,
It's a
however,
new era.
however, what I think, what I think will happen, even though they've been rivals in the past, Eddie Kingston isn't doing anything, and this is in his home state of New York, and plus, I would love to see him get a pop. So maybe Eddie Kingston and Ortiz, or the Rascals. I, I
I'm
really
sorry.
don't know.
I'm stuck with Kofi and Xavier, bro, and I'm sticking to it. I
It's
can't.
gotta be not. Let's see. The thing about that is it's gonna have to be 90 days. That's the. Hmm.
You don't think there's nothing that they can do? There's no specialty rabbit that they could pull out of a big black bucket
Mhm.
hat?
If
I don't
they
know.
did that, if they, I'm about this. If there is somehow some type of way where they could weasel their way into that match, that would be the biggest pop
Of all
of
time.
the weekend. Like he'd be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I never told y'all who we got," and then for some reason, "Oh yeah, everybody, welcome to Glorious Day, everybody."
the
That's
glorious
what
day would be crazy.
Glorious Day.
that's what I've
Oh,
heard the name's gonna be. That's what I've heard that name's gonna be is the Glorious
the
Day.
Glorious Day. Not
As
the
the
new era. I've heard new era. I haven't heard the Glorious Day. I'm rocking with
yeah,
that though. I like Glorious Day. That actually sounds fire.
yeah,
Shout
because
out.
because of the way that. the Twitterverse has been, well, the Threads verse has been talking. Um, they've been saying consequences Creed and Kofi Kingston. Like
Oh,
I
you
was
going back to
like,
consequence? Why would you call them consequences though? In a glorious. I don't know. It could work. I don't care. We
yeah.
at this point we know who they
I
are, what they
mean,
represent too much. So I don't think their
because
name is gonna. I don't think their name is gonna bother people because we know what they and who they. You know what I'm saying?
so I'm pretty sure Woods has the rights to consequences Creed. I'm pretty
I would
sure.
I would hope so. And you yeah and he can't say Kofi. You can't go nowhere else and be yourself.
Yeah, like Kofi, I'm pretty sure Kofi has the rights to his name.
It's a glorious day. Yes, it is.
See, see, see.
It's a glorious day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, like
That's gonna be. They come out with the same
yeah,
music,
because if Jericho literally be like, yeah, I pulled some strings and I called in a favor, and then we hear that music.
or what if Cody calls in a, hey, bro, do that for them over there. Just let that's Kofi. And, come on,
Yeah,
bro. That's
hey,
awesome.
I made a call to Connecticut, and I pulled a favor. The American
Now look,
Nightman.
I know I didn't come over there with y'all, but can y'all still, regardless, can y'all do this for me?
Yeah,
Okay. So we'll see. We hoping. Let's see what happens with that. But fellas, Dynamite's main event. Before we gonna speedball Mike Bailey through this collision. But look, this main event, bro. I've been wanting to talk about this. Look, Darby Allin has been AEW World Champion for 1 month. When Maxwell had the title, I said he was doing God's work in the Indies, trying to get exposure to everybody. Darby has been doing God's work with these last 4 weeks because he's been putting on Sheamus banger after banger after banger after banger. You go from squashing MJF to having a banger with Ciampa to Brody King. Now you got Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight is AEW's Chad Gable. I think you can put him in. There's no match you can put Kevin Knight in and he looks out of place. He looks like he can't win. He took Darby to the limit. Usually you know somebody's going to win just for the storyline purposes. But the way that match went last night, I legitimately had zero clue which way they were going to go. How's BJ? Did you guys feel that same way? Or was it one of those, yeah, they're going to cook, but we know Darby's going to win? Or did you actually feel at some point Kevin Knight the Jet was going to pull that motherfucker out?
I mean, you remember how how I was feeling during the live, and there was a certain spot where during that coast to coast, I really did think I was like, okay,
It's over.
the title might be in jeopardy. The title might be in jeopardy because this is what put Darby in the hospital the last time. So I
That's
was
probably
thinking,
exactly what they wanted us to feel too when he did that
yeah,
spot.
yeah. 'Cause I was like, because when I saw Kevin Knight put up in a tree of woe and then get him set up for the spot, I was like, they're doing it again. Even after Darby got injured, like so. I was so enamored by this match. That springboard clothesline onto the announce table.
That's my favorite spot of the match, bro. That was like diabolical. Like normally that you got to do that type of spot from like the top rope or you're already on the other side of the ring or of the ropes, so you got to just really get that leap. He and
And you
cleared it.
and
So
you could tell Kevin was trying to set it up perfectly. Like he was just like,
yeah, you saw
I
him sit
gotta
there.
do this.
Because he was thinking about that motherfucker. Like, all right, you ready? Like, hit this motherfucker, bro. And he Yeah, dog. I was
I was so
just,
happy that Kevin
I
didn't
was.
slip. I'm glad. I'm so happy you didn't slip. I was like, okay, good. Like,
I just looked at the match like it's Kevin Knight and Darby Allin. There's gonna be something in this. Um, Now, House, did you expect Kevin to have the spot of the night, or did you think Darby was gonna get it as far as on the offensive end?
On the offensive end, I was expecting Kevin. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting Kevin to carry Darby this whole match, and I'm not gonna lie to you. But I was very surprised. Like I told you, I remember you asked me what I felt. I told you I give him a 6.5 right now. But after we watching that match twice, I'm giving Darby like a 7.7 for his title reign right now.
Mm. So in a month's time, out of 10, what would you rank? What number would you give his title run so far, BJ?
probably like a 7 or 8.
A 7 or 8. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go like 7.5, 8. Also, just off of the strength of who he wrestled, the intensity behind the matches, and a new thing that I guess we pay attention to a little bit more than we ever did was the longevity of the match,
Yeah,
of
I,
each
I,
match that he's had as a
I'm gonna put it like
championship
this:
match. They've
the
given
way
them
that
good
if you
time.
realize, if you recognize it, Darby has a different way of psychology with each opponent. Like he doesn't approach every opponent the same.
Mm,
Um, so even when he wrestled Brody, he wrestled Brody differently than when he wrestled Kevin. He's gonna wrestle Okada differently than when he's gonna wrestle Pac. I mean, it's gonna be different. You're gonna see different. We're gonna see different shades of Darby until we get to the end of this reign.
yeah. So, how much longer until Darby drops this title?
New York, baby.
I think in
You're
part of
you're sold on that shit, huh? House. You you
Yeah.
you want that's just cause that's where you want
Yeah.
Darby to lose the title, or
Yeah.
that's where you think
mm,
that's just where his time is up.
That's what I want, and that's what I see. He keep going every week, bro. He's not gonna go that far, bro.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling that MJF may have a movie coming up. I got I
Mm.
got I got a feeling that MJF's been saying for the past two pay-per-views. If you listen to all his pay-per-view interviews that he's done, he has said Universal Studios has a picture that I'm supposed to be a part of, but I can't talk about. So
Oh, really?
I'm thinking if he, I mean, he's advertised for Forbidden Door already. So part of me thinks they may hold this until they go to San Jose, or he might drop it in New York. Even though, in my own honest opinion, I don't necessarily see because of the fact that Darby is well, Darby and MJF are like Flair and Sting, where no matter what kind of match you put them in front, no matter what kind of ingredients you put in front of them, they're gonna cook up something good.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a good match. Um, as accompanied by a good story. Um, Now will we see them tag team together like Flair Thing did? Probably not. But I think that we're gonna see a good match when at Double or Nothing. I'm not gonna say
Period.
whether or not Darby loses because I don't want to put that too much into my head. However, I'm expecting a good match.
You know what
I
I could
think
see happening at Double or Nothing? Somebody capturing in a casino battle trip on Darby, bro.
But MJF already did that. But see that already got cashed in though because MJF did it
Ain't they
back
against
in
having one of those
December, right?
matches that night though? They have one at
Did
every Double or Nothing.
they having one at Double or Nothing? Okay,
They have one
okay.
every year. That's like they Money in the Bank match.
Oh, Face of the Revolution, right? You talking about Face of the Revolution, right?
Yeah, that facial that with the casino battle royale shit. Yeah,
The
Okay.
only way I see that happening is if somebody like Andrade goes in there and wins it.
there's gotta be somebody with a somebody with a like Andrade, maybe
Yeah, because
Brody King.
they'll have.
Hmm.
See, that's where I feel like there may be a Santos Escobar appearance, and he'll help. You
Ooh,
know, he'll help
I'm all
Andrade to
for
win the
that.
belt.
I'm
Like
all for that.
he'll help Andrade to win the belt. Like he'll help. I'm put like this. Santos might pop up. Because I keep on telling y'all, Santos knows one of these people in AEW. He either knows Andrade or he knows Bruce. He's gonna pop up for somebody's match.
That
And
could be that. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. You might not be lying. Yeah, that could be a real thing. I'm. Let's get
because
excited.
Santos in the Don,
But that's not.
think
There's
about
no.
Santos in the Don Callis family, bro. That would be that would be so cool.
So we just gonna have NWO '97. We gonna have the Bloodline 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with 100 motherfuckers. Now we gonna have the Don Callis with 36 chambers like the Wu Tang Clan.
Or he may be a part of LFI, like I've been saying that he's gonna elevate LFI to where they're supposed to be. I'm hoping.
So
I'm
LFI
hoping
will be that'll be the real good version of Legado del Fantasma.
yes, they're gonna do
That I
well. I can see him elevating LFI because I'm gonna be honest with you. Roosh and Sammy have and much love to Jordan Cole, but they have a missing ingredient. I think their missing ingredient is somebody who can give them that real heel heat, and that could be Santos Escobar.
mm, well, we got two. No, the next major pay per view coming up is when we gonna probably see all of those assumptions come into play. Cause Double or Nothing is just gonna be a hell of a show, but I don't think it's gonna be any of the people that left anywhere that we would like to see show up. I don't think we're necessarily gonna get any of those in the immediate moment, and that's fine, right? But that follow up show, cook it up,
Yeah.
y'all. So we'll see. But that was Dynamite, y'all. But look, that was Wednesday. Now we would have been waiting for Saturday for Collision, but we got another show and these playoffs on Saturday. So AEW and TK, Tony Khan being the mother genius that he is, he said, you know what, I'm just gonna turn a 3 hour show and combine them and get you a 2-for-1 whammy. Hello. I love it, right?
Hmm.
Um, so we had 1 hour for the 3 hour special last night. The final hour of the show was basically just a quick, cool, high intense, high matches type of show. Uh, and to let you know what that was, they started off the show. I really like this dude. Pause. AR Fox is incredible.
Him and Swerve, and I mentioned this in the live yesterday. I said him and Swerve had a fantastic match in Lucha Underground that nobody even talks about anymore. And I think that's criminal. But
AR and Swerve.
yeah, AR and Swerve had a great match in Lucha Underground
Mm.
many years ago that nobody talks about. And I think it's a criminal. It's a crime. It should be a crime. Nobody talks about that match.
Oh, we need to bring the judge, jury, and executioner out for some shit like this. It was okay.
Yes.
Respect. See, well, I want to say to AR and to Swerve then personally, I wasn't familiar about this, so I apologize. So probably later on tonight, I will probably be going to watch this motherfucker myself. Hello, but AR had a chance to go in and get in the ring tonight with your comedian love boy, Mister Speedball Michael Bailey. How'd you feel about this, man? Are you a Speedball guy? Or are you an AR Fox guy? Neither, or you love them both?
I got to see Speedball live, so I fucks with Speedball and I fucks with AR too. So I just like to see them both do their thing when they're in the ring. Really, I don't really have a favorite when it comes to with the both of them. But if I
Mm-hmm.
had to pick, I would go with AR because what he did in Lucha Underground was crazy, bro. Like his run in Lucha was crazy, bro. I'm
Mm.
not
So,
lying.
Do you think that AR should be utilized a little heavier on the main roster in AEW, knowing that he can do the things he can do? Like, can
I
he
think
talk like that?
now he can't. I think he just
That's
needs. I think he needs to take his talent to the. He'll be better off in Japan.
would AR be? How would AR be in the E?
No,
He wouldn't. It would be
unless he was
BJ.
in NXT. Yeah, in NXT. Yeah,
Oh, he would
NXT,
be.
he would be a great addition to NXT.
But man, he'd have to be in like a group or something,
nah,
Him
he'll
and
be
Javon,
by himself. I can see him by
yeah,
himself in NXT.
yeah, he would have been a good mentor for Javon at some point.
or just something along that nature.
Yeah,
Mm. So, do
I
you
can see
guys
him
feel
having
that?
a TNA run.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
who
yeah.
like
I could see that too.
him and
He
Leon?
could, him and Leon in X Division.
Yeah, and then plus they would treat AR like a legend over there.
That would give like him going to that X Division would give like cruiserweight division vibe, WCW type
Mhm.
flow. You feel me? Because you still got Trey Miguel over there.
That's fire. AR and Trey would be cool. AR and Moose, you could run that one time just to do it,
Hell yeah.
just to say you did that, get that out the way. I'm all for that. Um, who won this match, BJ? Because I know you want to say that your boy got the dub. So who
My
had pulled
man,
this one out,
Speedball, Mike Bailey, Speedball. I gotta go with Speedball.
bro? How high do you rank Speedball in today's wrestlers?
Okay, if we're talking all time, he's
No, in today's wrestlers.
well today's wrestlers. He's definitely in the top five conversation.
In the what?
Top five or top
Right,
10. Top five or top
right.
10. Whichever one you want to put him in.
BJ, I'm sorry. Saying that, I hope we don't lose credit to anybody or anybody reacting to a certain type of negative way with this or nothing like that. All love, all respect. But let's really, really, really think about what you're saying. All the talent across the board right now.
Okay, so all time across the okay. Well, I was thinking about strictly for my fandom. But okay, well, across the board, top 15, maybe top 20. That's a good like because he hasn't had
That's still
his
too high.
That's crazy too, fool. You don't think Speedball even gets the top 20?
Nah, I give him top 50.
Okay.
because he hasn't had a
There
title yet. He hasn't had a title yet. He hasn't had a singles title yet.
Maybe
That's the only thing that's
75. I
holding it.
switch that. Top 100, man.
Okay. I can respect that. I can respect that. Yeah, I can
Because
respect
you
the
gotta.
top
That's
100.
what I'm saying. Because let's be honest. There's a lot of wrestlers in the world, bro. So when you're saying like the top
Not to mention all the luchadors, bro. All the luchadors across the planet.
lucha wrestlers, British style, strong style, the board. That's why I said across the board. Like that's a lot. Like, hey, Square Circle Boys might have to make our top 150 wrestler list just for
Y'all
our
gonna
own.
be like DJ. Y'all gonna be like DJ in a minute.
That,
Oh boy.
man, that's right. I completely forgot. Desmond did make a. I think he made a 200 list though, didn't he?
Like top 250, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and he did a male and a straight male and a straight women's list. Man, that takes a lot of time and attentiveness to pull that out. Boy, shout out to Desmond, man. That's right. So moving on. I don't know about you guys, but I got really full last night after watching this match because I ate so much cake and I had so many yams, bro. I just had a plate of yams. I had a bowl bucket full of yams, bro, last night. And I just it was a lot of cake and a lot of yams on my plate last night. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. Y'all know me. I don't play that shit, but I just had to do it for fun. But no, seriously, we had a really fun match between my Jamie Hater and Sky Blue. You feel me? Yo. Jamie Hater needs the title back around her waist. Jamie, go and get you your baby back. You feel me? Because Jamie
What
needs
does the
the title
catchphrase
back.
say? Hater hits hard.
Hater hits hard. Hello. Look, Sky, I love you to death. I know you're in the Triangle of Madness. I know you the Sisters of Sin, but Tekla is where that's where it's at for your boy Paulo over there. So you against Jamie Hater, I'm going with Jamie Hater. Because Jamie is women, Jamie is top five in AEW, bro, for me. Jamie Hater's super legend status forever. Um, Gotti, are you a Jamie Hater or a Sky Blue person for
Jamie Hater.
you're a hater all day for
Yeah,
sure.
Hater all day.
You can't stop like that's why her and Alex Windsor should go get those tag titles, man. Like I don't know. I
Mhm.
think they could have beat the Divine Dominion, but that's a whole nother topic when they get their tag team opportunities back against one another. Um,
Mhm.
I guess we're gonna get ready to wrap this up after this one, fellas. But how do you guys feel about Roosh coming out every week and just being able to squash these motherfuckers? Roosh is just running through everybody, bro. 3
They're bringing in the
minutes,
local. They're bringing in the local talent and saying,
the
"Hey,
most, yes, the most honorable local talent, bro. And
here's your
shout
money.
out to
Here's your money," and just like here's your like we got
get
two.
in
You got
here, take this shit and go on. Yes, I was on AEW TV though, bro. I got my ass kicked by Roosh. I'm cool as shit. You feel me?
yeah, yeah.
That's how I feel about
You
that one.
get packed up by Roosh.
Got
Give
packed up fast. Cause when you go against Roosh, what does he say? You play
you
with the
mess with the
bull,
bull,
you
you get
get
the
the
horns.
horns.
Is getting packed up by Roosh a bad thing?
No,
Nah, nah.
not in the sense, Gotti, of the way the talent that they're giving to get packed out by Roosh. That's an honor and a privilege, bro. I would love to get smashed. I would love to get squash matched by Roosh, bro. What? I'll sell the fuck out of anything he do. Pause.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I just. That's just what that is. And shit. Main event collision. Like I said, it was an hour. They had to get right to it. AR and Speedball got right to it. Speedball pulled that motherfucker out. Jamie and Sky got right to it. Jamie pulled that motherfucker out though, because we don't play no games. Talk about fast. Roosh came in there. Hey, he messed with the bull. He got them horns. Drug him up out of there. Texas feet kick. Main event match though, you guys. It was a whole bunch of Death Riders and shit, and the dogs, and then we had them up against the Bang Bang Gang.
Retro Cucamonga and Retro Cucamonga Zone.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Cucamonga Manga. Coach Cucamonga. Rancho Cucamonga. I got it right. I got it right. I was just
But
I
that's the
stuttered.
hey, but that's the IE though, bro. That's not the city, so whatever. But they went up against the Bang Bang Gang and the Young Bucks. This match was low key wild as fuck. Um,
It was hard for me to
I'm
keep up, but that was a
I'm
good match.
that's why I say it was wild, bro. All I was really doing was paying attention to your boy Ace Austin, bro. Ace is hard. Like I'm starting to
Yes.
really enjoy dudes like
Yes.
I'm really starting to enjoy dudes like Ace Austin and uh AR Fox, the Speedballs, like them type of cats are those are my style of type of wrestling fan. Shit, I even like the style of like a Caleb Newman or shit. We all love Andrade's style of wrestling, but just Ace Austin is really dope, bro. And on the other side of that, before you go, BJ, or you, like I said about Kevin Knight earlier, I feel the exact same way about Claudio. I don't know why I didn't like him as much as Cesaro in WWE for whatever reason, but Claudio Castagnoli is like top tier to me, bro. Like Claudio is incredible. How you guys feel about it? This 10 man that we had last night.
Well, you go ahead. You go ahead. Pooh. I'll go last.
All right.
Um, I was here for it. I like to see that was like a Bullet Club reunion. I was like a mixture of the old and a mixture of the new Bullet Club. But like I said, Claudio, man, he don't get enough flowers though. You know what I'm saying? And then uh, Ace Austin was the MVP for me in that match.
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ace
So
Ace
Austin,
Austin was definitely
Ace
MVP.
Austin, Ace Austin to me did in that match how Javon carried that tag match on Monday.
Yeah, fact. That's what I got. Ace Austin
He
don't get
did.
enough
He did.
credit. Like you gotta check. Ace Austin got
yes,
a he got a
yeah,
nice resume, bro. He
yes,
was the man before he came around. Him
yeah,
and Bay, him and Chris Bay put on some bangers, bro. When they was a tag team.
yes. Shout out to ABC. Shout out to
Yeah,
ABC.
ABC was the shit.
Yeah.
ABC. See his. Mm. So why do you think
Yep.
things? Why do you think certain things change? Why do you guys feel that when they have the prestige and the recognition in certain place, when they go somewhere else, why would you not want to? It's like if you saw me in this light to come get me, why not continuously present me in that? No matter where I go next, you know what I'm saying? That's not even like a promotion shot. That's just in general. If you wanted to recruit me because you felt my worth was this, then why are you not presenting me as that worth?
Well, I think it comes down to like the fan perception at the end of the day. I think that a lot of it is pretty much fan perception. Because a lot of times when we see somebody at brand number one, we think, oh, they're really, really good. But then when they go to brand number two and it's a different presentation, something we may or may not be used to, we
Mm-hmm.
think, hmm, this is bad. When in reality, it just might be that you might just need to get used to the presentation that's being put in
That's
front of
being
you.
given. Right, right, right. Understood.
Yeah, I think it all comes down to perception when it comes to like the fan, like because I think that sometimes the booker when they're given a wrestler with the caliber of an Ace Austin or somebody like that, they're told, okay, this is what their resume is. How can we use them going forward?
Right.
And someone like an Ace Austin who has had great matches in the X Division in TNA and you know has had numerous good matches. He comes in new guy on the block in AEW, and he's had moments where he's had to prove it numerous times, and like he's never missed. He's never taken a shot and missed. Even the match with Mox, he even showed that I can be a team player and take a loss and still make Moxley look good, and Moxley can also be the valuable person that he is and make Austin into the but make Austin look like the star that we all know that he is.
Mm. Fact. Because I believe in it. I shit at this point put at this point I feel like you could put a but I apologize guys. I apologize chat. At this point, I feel that you could place Ace Austin in like the national title picture potentially, maybe going up against like a Jack
National
Perry.
or TNT, whichever one you want to do.
You know, Ace Austin versus Kyle Fletcher, Ace Austin versus Ricochet, Ace Austin versus Bandito,
Ace
Andrade,
Austin versus Kevin Knight.
Ace Austin and Kevin Knight, Ace Austin and Bandito, El Clone. That's what I want. That's what Polo wants. Ace Austin versus El Clone. And
A
oh,
luchador and a hybrid guy. Oh,
and hey,
oh.
shout out to Bandito for the repost today, bro. He was watching you, boy. He probably came here and said, "I gotta go see what Polo talking about on my Dynamite so we can give me all the glory." Because Bandito, you were like that, and I know we didn't even speak on that, but I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up on this particular topic, fellas. And
Bandido, hola mi hermano. Hola, 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 hola.
everybody, is Swerve coming for Bandito, or is Bandito coming for Swerve?
It's
What y'all think?
both. It's both.
Okay, okay. Who's getting the who first? Is Swerve getting the Bandito first, or is Bandito getting the Swerve first? What y'all think about that one, fellas in chat? Go ahead, BJ, because I want to know. Because I
It's
think
probably
as
gonna
soon as
be.
they get in the, I think as soon as they get in the ring, it's
I
going
got the
up.
feeling. I got a feeling there is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of Hurricane Runners going Swerve's way. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a lot of. There's gonna be a Spanish. There's gonna be a Spanish fly coming,
Is
and I got a
Bandito gonna?
feeling.
Is Bandito pulling a 21 plex on Swerve?
Yeah, might pull three of them. Might pull three of them. Not in succession, but three in the match.
That's crazy. 321s, 63,
Yeah, I see that.
With
63
the
plex.
Yeah. I see Swerve pulling that on Bandito.
A 21 plex on Bandito.
Yeah.
I could see him doing that too. Cause Swerve can
Oh, so
definitely do something like that.
and then Bandito hit the Swerve's kick on him.
Yeah, the house call. Yeah, yeah,
House
yeah, yeah.
call. Yeah, damn, it slipped my brain real quick. I knew what I was trying to say. Yeah. He hits the house call on fucking Swerve, and then Swerve pulled a 20.
Yeah,
Man,
it's a
boy,
kick right to the noggin. Yeah,
that
he
shit
can.
might be dead. That might slap y'all. Well, shit, fellas. At the end of the day, who takes the dub? Is Swerve walking out the winner, or is Bandito walking out the winner? Final
Swerve
question of the
walking
night.
out, new Ring of Honor champion, bro.
And then we get the announcement that for the
Swerve
first
about
time
to be the
since,
new world champion, bro.
and then we get the announcement. We're gonna get the announcement if Swerve wins that title.
That Ring of Honor is his own, like his own brand.
TV is gonna be on TV.
It's gonna be on
I got a
TV.
feeling that Swerve wins that title. That's when they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, by the way, we secure a Ring of Honor TV deal."
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
What
Because
is
Look,
apparently Swerve has been doing some
Swerve, hey,
promotional
Fresh said Swerve for sure winning that shit.
because I got a feeling that this WBD content that Swerve has been going out doing the commercials for
Uh-huh.
is for Ring. I bet you it's for Ring of Honor.
Bro, they
I
put
bet you
Swerve
it's for
on.
Ring of
They
Honor.
put Swerve on TV for the fucking NFL draft, bro. If you don't think Swerve is making no power moves, bro, you wilding, right?
And the funny thing
But
is, Swerve got the clout to do it. Swerve can literally be like, "Listen,
bro,
I've been here for 7 years. No, I've been here. No, I've been here 4 years. I've been here 4 years. Y'all can at least like let me be the one to tell everybody."
let me be the Titus O'Neil that wins championships. No, I was playing ambassadorship. That's all I mean.
Hmm.
Well, shit. Hey, I'm excited for everything Swerve got going. Shout out to motherfucking Prince Nana. Shout out to Tony Khan. Shout out to MJF. Shout out to Colt, Christian, FTR, Darby, Kevin Knight, all the ladies, the Rainmaker, Bounty Key, Dax, Orange Cassidy, Mox, everybody that put on a hell of a show yesterday for all of us AEW fans, man. We appreciate the shit out of you. We gonna get up out of here, y'all. Today was another Thursday Dynamite slash Collision recap today with the Square Circle Boys. Once again, I'm your homie Polo. You know, we had the Reverend Brother BJ Dixon pull up with us again. Always a pleasure. Say
Yes,
bless. We
sir.
appreciate you all the time, BJ. We got that New York City finest look. My boy out there on this New York shit. Much
Yo,
love. Hey, Gotti, we appreciate you every time, bro. You stay safe. You enjoy your New York night, brother. I'm about to get ready for this Laker game because you know that's what we do. LeBron dropping 50 tonight on OKC. But one last thing, y'all, before I get out here, because it would just be asinine of me not to mention it. If you guys want to be like us and get your own customized piece of gold, no matter what you want on it, tap in with Blaze Fightwear. You can find them directly on Instagram. You can tap in with me. You can tap in with Fresh, Cash, Facts. However you do that shit, just do that shit. You feel me? That's Blaze Fightwear. And it's been Thursday, y'all. We appreciate y'all all the motherfucking time. Much love. Everybody stay blessed, man. And make sure y'all get back with us for the Friday Night SmackDown recap on Saturday. Same bad time, same bad channel, same Square Circle Boy place. With
Oh,
that being said, Wakanda forever. Gotti, DJ, we out of here.
yo, don't forget to promote your May 26th show.
If you guys are still watching, because that's facts. May 26th, we got a really, 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 really fire super celebrity guest giving you zero clues on who it's gonna be. Just I advise you to show your face. May 26th, Square Circle Boys. Be there, be square. Actually, you're not gonna be square because you ain't gonna fit in with us. Just make sure y'all there. May 26th. It's definitely worth it. Gotti, appreciate that reminder, man. Now, with everything being said, blessed night, kind of forever. We up out of here, fellas. Gone.